Hello YouTube, this is Rascal Ryan 521 here, and today I'm going to be bringing you my first ever LEGO Breaking Bad MOC review. There's going to be hopefully a lot more to come as I get through the show more, and yeah, so this is the first one. This is my MOC of the RV that they used to cook the meth in the earlier seasons, and I think this MOC turned out really cool. I'm going to have a lot to talk about, so I'm not really going to get into much detail in my intro right here, so I'm just going to get started on the MOC. So we're going to start off with the minifigures. Probably minifigures you've seen. Here's my updated Walter White. I did make him a little better, you know, I gave him gray pants, I put a decal on his face. You know, of Commissioner Gordon from Batman. Here, let me just move it back for the camera forward a little bit. But yeah, his face is a decal of Commissioner Gordon's. I gave him the black hat from the Businessman from the Mayfair series, so he can, you know, go on as Heisenberg. And like I said, tan pants. It's pretty much the same minifigure as you saw him before with the shirt. And now here's a newer minifigure, and I think this guy turned out completely awesome. I'll hopefully make more Breaking Bad customs, but this is just what I got for now. Just these two. This one right here is Jesse. And the reason I really like him, as you can tell, I mean, he's pretty basic, you know, like Indiana Jones' head, you know, he's got, like, the you know, shaggy hair and whatnot, you know, some thug jeans, the Harry Potter torso, and I gave him red arms, and then I took some construction paper, and I made a little sweatshirt out of it. Now, it's the first time I've ever done this, because I've seen other people do stuff out of construction paper, like make capes and stuff, so I wanted to try it, experiment a little bit. I decided to make a sweatshirt for him, like some kind of hoodie-looking thing, and I think it turned out pretty awesome. I just like how it looks, and he also has a pistol, and yeah, he's just a really cool minifigure. I think he turned out pretty nice. But now we're gonna get started on the RV, or the Winnebago, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of the same thing, but that's just a brand name. So we start over here on the front. As you can tell, we've got, you know, like the front, the grill and everything. Got the main headlights and the bumper. And the front, I think, is probably the coolest part because it looks the most like the actual RV did. It's probably the most accurate looking part of the whole MOC. If we move on to the side, we have the door, which doesn't move at all. Like, seriously, it's... yeah, I didn't want to spend a bunch of time on that because I knew the more detail and the more like I put into that door, I knew the more space it was going to take up, and just the more annoyed I was going to get with this whole MOC, so I just decided to, you know, just not really have any function with the door. I might change that in the future, though. On the side, we've got a little air conditioning system, or whatever that is, and then a window. We have the red and yellow stripe along the bottom, as you can tell, just like the regular one, or just like the real one, I mean. And then this brown layer up here, that's a layer of tile. That should be white, by the way. That brown layer towards the roof, that should be white, or not white. I said white. I meant yellow. But I didn't have enough yellow tiles, so I just made it out of brown. So I apologize for that, because there was another red and white, or sorry, I keep saying white, red and yellow. There was another red and yellow stripe pattern on the top of the RV too, but you know, it's good enough. And we got the windshield up here. It's two 3x4 long windshield pieces. If we move on to the back, it's pretty basic. You got the back bumper, the tail lights, and then just a simple window. Another window on the side. Then you can see the side right there. And, you know, the wheels, very intricate system for those. Not at all. It's kind of the same technique I did with the Ghostbusters car. That's the way I did the wheels. Remember when I made the Ecto one? And the roof. As you can see up here, we got, you know, just some white air conditioning boxes or whatever. Here, if I turn it around, actually. I'm not quite sure what these little white boxes on the top are. There's just detail I saw when I looked at the picture. And we got some tiles up here, some more tiles, some vents and stuff. And my favorite part of the roof is the smoke that's coming out from when they're cooking the crystal meth. There's a shot of it on the side. And as you can see, the roof is very easily taken off. It's just held on by those two studs right there. And if we go onto the inside, let's take a look at what our pals are up there. Stupid baggie. see what our pals are up to. So, there we go. Sorry, no, there's a little bag hanging from right here. I keep bumping with my head. So on the inside, as you can tell, we have got the main controls right here. You know, the big old RV type steering wheel. We got some seats. I remember it was kind of a dirty RV, so that's why I've got brown plates, like just dirt stains and whatnot on the floor. We have our main cook station, which, as you can see, you've got different chemicals and stuff and bottles and whatnot. We have like some kind of Bunsen burner or something right there with another potion bottle. Well, not really potion, I guess it's chemical, I guess is what they would call it. And then a little tray of the one and only the crystal meth that they are cooking. It's their latest batch. And then that's where the other window looks out. Remember, that was the window that Emilio threw his cigarette out of. Remember, and that's what started the fire in the what do you call it? The desert. In the first episode. Nothing else really over here. We've got some stacks of money. I don't think they ever actually kept the money in the RV. I just wanted to put more detail into this, and I didn't really know what else to put in here, so I just, from one of their recent drug deals or something. I remember they had a tarp covering the back of it. Remember when they had Emilio and Crazy 8 trapped in the back of the RV? Remember? They had their bodies back there. Remember they kind of covered everything up and all their supplies and everything with a tarp. So that's why I have this gray cape hanging from this brown pole. You can just slide it out of the way or whatever. And in the back we have some crates, as you can tell, which is supposed to be our supplies to make the meth. And then here I have to move it again. In this corner right here we have some blood stains from, as I've already mentioned, when Emilio and Crazy 8 were being held back there. And probably more people later on in the future. I just started Season 3, so I'm not super far. But, this is actually a really cool MOC. I know I say this probably about every MOC that I make, but I think it's one of the coolest things I've done. My opinion, since I say it a lot, my opinion will probably end up changing in the future, but I think this is pretty cool. I like the way it turned out, and yeah, I thought about maybe doing Walter's house, and maybe like the Los Polos Hermanos, I think is what it's called. Because I'm kind of just at that part with Gus and everything. He was just like introduced in one of the last couple episodes. But yeah, I'll probably do more Breaking Bad MOCs in the future, so look forward to that. So comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys later. Heisenberg.